got there, my friend?
It's a hot sauce. It's called Black Habanero. Goes great for marinating food, steak, tacos. Would you like to try?
Okay,
It smells great. Tastes amazing.
Let's taste good, brother.
If you're interested, I can send you down here.
Okay. You know what? I have a podcast that I'm doing right now, but I like that, especially for Mexican food. Taste that. I like that, man. I'm gonna come back. Tell me a little bit how do people get a hold of you?
Well, you can get a hold of this car right here. It's a family recipe. To be honest, the creator is right here, right behind you. Okay. He's a creator. You can get our info. And we're gonna be here till the end of the festival.
Okay.
This has just started. It's the first time trying this. Family recipe. It's been made since I was little. And they've been telling my father he has to go sell it. So he started and we're here right now.
I mean, I appreciate that. Since I got your card, I'll be calling you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I can't thank you guys enough for coming back to KF&JF podcast. It's the show that is just running through all of these winning events. We are always on the move, looking for new people to bring to our, viewers and to the show. And I'm just so happy for our guests that are coming on today, and they really are stars. And I want to make sure that you guys get to know them and everything about them. But first, I want to tell you guys thanks again for going to the joybeloved.com and making those purchases to help us to bring more people to the show. And also, just being out there and subscribing and checking out all of the different shows that we have. We just can't thank you enough. And we really, really, really do appreciate it. And you know how this show runs. If you guys have been watching it, I got to introduce my co-host, and it's his time right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Greetings. My name is Razak. I am the CEO and founder of United Minority Business Ventures. My purpose is to help small businesses grow. This means I will assist with the creative process and maintenance of your business. The method to achieve results is simply building a deeper relationship with your customers. I do this by forming opportunities to communicate and collaborate with your followers, subscribers, and other business owners. By using a wide range of networking tools, we will have an understanding for building your business profile, what type of social media marketing fits your productivity and your availability, and building your financial profile, branding your services, product, or merchandise. Together, we may also determine what type of license is needed to operate your business. And does your budget permit the ownership of your own domain or buying into pre-existing sites that host your page? I like to drive traffic by managing your website. This allows me to work with you to select posts that create subscriptions, comments, and likes. I also assist by generating comments on other individual business sites or a page that create a dialogue of conversation directed towards your page. I also assist with the creation of the content on your media site. This will be a collaboration of ideas which will reflect on your brand, your work ethics, and the community's need to know what you have to offer them to bring a better quality of comfort to their lives and lifestyle. I can also assist with the writing of content, directing your videos, the editing process, and publishing them on various sites for marketing purposes, advertising, and promotional value.
One of the things that we, continue to say about this podcast and, the work that Razak is doing out there and trying to help businesses and uplift them and give them the opportunity to succeed in their business, to make sure they're able to bring forth all of those gifts that they have to their clients and do that. So we really do appreciate that. But you know what? This is the KF&JF podcast, and we got somebody on the show that I want to make sure that he and his son introduced themselves. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you for inviting us to the program. My name is Hugo Isaac. My son.
My name is Chris Alvarado.
So we are part of a family, a missionary family that we are working for many years, like 35 years, doing the right thing, moving the love and any project that we are creating to the community. And right now, one of the projects that we have here is the sauce that we are creating, the hot sauce, black habanero hot sauce, name called Destiny. And I am the founder and the owner of the company, the small business that we are creating. Also, the name is Dharmati Spirits. That's where we are right now in that project, beautiful project, blessing project that we are working so hard in order to enjoy the adventure and to share with all people, with all community, because this is a great project that is part of our mission.
That's one of those things that I think is just like, wow. It's so important to see a family do something, and when you having your son here, it's just it's so right to the heart. It makes everything about what we're doing, make sense. And so let me ask you, what are some of the things about you guys as a family that's unique? What do you guys do that's kind of unique and that brings you guys close together?
Well, well, one of the things that I think we are united. We are united in terms of follow the the love that God's give us, and in that way, I'm a missionary for 35 years, and uh, the way that I'm doing my life in this country, because I've been here for 35 years, and the way that I'm living, I'm doing my mission in this country is about the gospels. That's what I am, a missionary Christ. And one of the most important things is to to give the message through all my my art, because I'm an actor, I'm an artist, a missionary, and all those things are putting together in order to send the message, the send message of what is that about the family, because we are my wife and my son. I have 3 kids.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
That's the oldest. I have another
Yeah.
another son that he has 13 years old, and he has uh, autism. He
Oh,
has
yeah. He has
he has, he
autism.
has autism, and another kid, the name is Shanti, that is the little one, 6 years
Yeah.
old, and all together with my wife Glenda, my Senya, is the name of my son. He has a special needs. He needs is in the program of special needs. All we are together as a family, as a missionary family. We are working in our house, and we are going to churches. We are visiting communities. Actually, one of my jobs is to be life coach, and in that way, I can talk with the people. I can work with the people to resolve problems, and in that kind of therapies, I'm helping people to heal in the name of God. No, that's what I'm doing. And one of the inspirations, and that's what that I have right now, is a calling that I would like to share with the people, because this sauce, the sauce that we are doing right now, it's been a success for more than 45 years, 50 years, because this sauce is traditional family tradition sauce, and it's very good. It's very good. The sauce, we love the sauce. For many friends, family, all enjoy the sauce, and that way, it's time right now
Yeah.
is the time to put in the mission, and to share this a beautiful hot
Yeah. If
sauce.
I can chime in, I just want to say, I think the beauty about the sauce is just it's been with us like through our whole lives. Since I was a little kid, my mom would make tacos or taquitos, and I would eat it with a sauce, and my dad would make the recipe at home. And especially now that we're trying to sell it, I feel like everybody in the family has a part in it. we got my brother helping putting on the prints.
The label.
We got the labels. Yeah, my brother's helping my autistic
wife,
brother Zenja. He's helping us.
my wife making the sauce.
Yeah. I'm here helping with the sales, and then we got the little one also helping us out there. It really is a family business. We've all been brought together for this, and like, I appreciate it and the beauty of it, and it wouldn't be done without the recipe that we've made here, and yeah, that's all I gotta say at least. But that's kind of the history with the sauce.
Yeah, we are so excited to doing this, and we are very very passionate. We have a lot of passion to do this because behind this there's a big project that I'll let you know later during the interview. But I'll go ahead. And do you have any question?
You know, I think you guys are definitely a family for sure, and I'm so excited about it. But I want to ask your son, you know, and I know Razak is going to have some questions. I'm going to pass it along after a couple of questions here, but I like to ask your son, how do you see your dad? How do you see your dad in the struggle to do what he's been doing, not only educating you about the historical part of the sauce, but just overall his commitment to not only his community but to other people. How does that make you feel? And talk a little bit
Oh,
about that.
Keith, I gotta tell you, it's very inspirational. Like, just the way since little, I see my dad do all these things, whether it be a missionary, whether try create his own movie, whether do voiceovers. I've seen him work, and I've seen the spirit that he has for this, and it's something I look up to. Even now that I'm getting older, I still look up to him, and there's things that I still don't have in me that I want to learn from him, and it's truly inspirational. It's all love. I have nothing but admiration for him, and I'm glad that I have him to guide me, and just like teach me things. But I really feel like this sauce has done it for us. Just now we come more together and been able to work. Been able to open with the sales. I mean, yes, this weekend we were there, the two of us in the sun, just trying to have people try our sauce. But I really look at him as somebody to look up to and try like eventually become someone like him.
Wow, that's powerful, man. That is so powerful as a father son, and Dad, I know you're sitting back there proud, man, to have your son sit back there and talk about you like that, and a lot of people that are out there don't have that, and they don't know what that is about to have their dad. You know what I mean? And to have someone there to cherish them and to guide them and to show them not only what it's like to be a man, but what it's like to survive. The things you have to do consistently in life to do that. So let me ask this other question. I'm gonna pass it to Razak. And how did you come about the name? How did the name come about? What's the story behind the name itself?
Well, actually, I have a my own personal connection with God, uh, and He inspires me to do whatever I'm doing. For 35 years, I'm doing things by calling, by callings, and one of my the way that I connect with God is to hear, to listen. What can I do in order to follow the mission, in order to achieve the purpose of this life? And destiny, that's the name of the hot sauce, the sauce, the black habanero sauce, destiny.
Right here.
And I think when I received that message during my prayers, and I feel that was the right thing to name it in destiny, because uh, destiny is the connection with everything, with the deep meaning of life. And we are, I think, destiny has a lot of colors, a lot of it's a big rainbow, and part of that is, inside of that is the way that we are living, the way we are acting, the way that we can be better for this planet. And I think destiny is special, is powerful, and that's what I name it, destiny. And that's what right now we are thinking that one of the words that uh, that I put like a mottos that I put in my sauce is that it says that the way you see is the way that you perceive, and the way you perceive is the way that you can receive. That's destiny. The way you see, the way you perceive, the way you receive. Destiny.
Shoot, man, that is powerful.
Yeah. A boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom, right
It
there.
is.
You know,
Tell me about it.
that's so much for me. I gotta pass it to Razak. I just can't. I want so. I
Yeah,
want
that was actually a lot right there. You know, yeah, it's a lot. Uh, Let me ask you. Okay, so in reference to the hot sauce, okay,
Okay.
if we was gonna have a comparison on the flavor, or the taste and the degree of how hot it is, how would you rate it?
But it's a mile, no? It's a mile. No? Right
Yeah,
now,
we
right now,
the
right
thing
now, it's a
is,
mile.
it's not as hot as the
Yeah.
original. We kind of lowered it
Yeah, tell me the
because
truth. That's the truth
because
about the
we
original.
wanna
We have a
have
hottest.
everybody enjoy the taste, right?
Yeah.
But we came to realize when our first like samples very early on that it was a little too spicy.
Too spicy.
Not for us, but like the way the
Well,
other people
we are
were
used
raised.
to
Yeah,
get the spicy.
I was raised like that, but the way that other people perceived it, a lot of people said it was too hot. So right now, I want to say like the spice level is really like a mild. It's a mild, maybe a little higher, but it's nothing too spicy. But
But let me tell you
Yeah,
something,
go.
Christopher. It's because we think that every family deserve this sauce, and we, in certain way, we don't like to discriminate the integrants of the people that, oh, I don't like the sauce because it's too hot, or I don't like the sauce because it's not too spicy. We had to be in the middle because this is a family sharing. We are trying to see the world in that way, in the balance and everything. No, we start with that not too spicy, but yeah, people
Yeah.
ask me in the food festival, asks us, hey, no, we need a spicy, the
No.
hottest. Tell
Yeah.
us. Yeah, but right now we had to share with the family, and we had to be around the table with this mild sauce. That's what
Yeah.
we are. But next, in the next one, we're gonna do the hottest.
Yeah, we're hoping
Sauce.
to eventually, as we keep going on, we can
Oh,
drop
yeah.
a new sauce, or not a new
Different
sauce, but
flavors,
a higher
everything.
spice sauce, which would be more true
Yeah.
to the original creation.
Yeah.
But as of now, I think I would rate it like, let's say a scale of 1 to 10 of spices. I put it like at 6,
Yeah.
maybe like 7,
Seven,
6,
sometimes
7, 6.
8, because people they have a different taste.
Yeah,
And when we were handing samples, uh, one of it was the same sauce, and one of the person says, oh, this is not too hot, but the other person around close to the other guy, he tasted and said, oh my god, it's too hot. Oh wow, okay, what can I say? No, what can I say? Well, I think it's a personal matter. No, this is something like the way you see, the way you perceive, and the way you receive. No, it's
Yeah,
about you. It's about you. But we love this sauce.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Can't wait to taste it. You know what? Because we're used to just the regular hot sauce, so I'm wondering. We're gonna probably have to. I was thinking of doing that as a segment too, like get out there and be like a food taster of the vendors. You know what I mean? Like go around and just do like a little food show type stuff.
that'd be cool.
Let me ask you this, and this is well, I guess it's for okay. So I'm thinking of a whole bunch of different things when I heard you guys talking right now. So you had the transition from being in this country, as you said, and then being you said a missionary, and then you went to acting or voiceovers, and then you went to having a business. So how did your earlier life experiences shape your aspirations and career choices?
Well, before of this, before of this, my first experience was my first career, my first dream, it was to be an actor, to be an actor, and then because I felt the talent, the gift that to act, and that way I started working as an actor in soap operas in Mexico, and in that way I started my dream in there. But I realized that in the middle of that show show business that is the the soap operas, I I went to the black hole. I went to the black hole because I was empty. I was empty emotionally. I was empty in the middle of drugs, prostitution, and a lot of corruption, and then I I was dragged to that black hole. So my life it was a disaster. It was a tragedy because I was to I intend I had three attempts to suicide when I was 26 years old, and then all these nightmares in my life as an actor uh, uh, took me to rehab, uh, to to start again my life, and that's what I in that center, in rehab center, I realize, and I meet the presence of God. I meet the presence of Christ, and then I have a deep conversation with Him in that light in the middle of the dark tunnel, and that is why I changed my life. I changed my life totally 360 degrees, and then I give up the world in a certain way. I quit the world, and I decide to do something different with my talents, with my gifts, and then that's what I start doing everything with my talents as a director, producer, actor, um, working in voiceovers and films. I produce a film, and produce a material for people for religious education with my talent. Writer, writing, and those all those things in my life, I put it together to God, and then I thank all the time that the second opportunity in my life to to reborn again, and to do the right thing, to do the right thing, and to share my my life, my testimony, and to to motivate people to go in the right way, in the positive way. That's the only way. That is love. Love is the right way to for me, and that's what I'm teaching, and that's what I'm um, helping people with all problems, with all problems, and this project is part of that. Is part of that life that I had before, that the second chance in my life to do something very special with that mission. Now, before I had a mission. Now I have a mission. I have a purpose in my life, and I have something to do. In that way, I want all people to know that this is the part of the game. The game is love each other, create and share your talents, your gifts, and give to the people the best from your heart, not the best from your ego, the best from your heart.
Right. I like that answer. I like that answer. Let me ask your son. And now this is specifically for you. When
Uh-huh.
it came to learning the business as a family, what process did your mind state go through as a youngster coming up? You know what I mean? Because I'm assuming as a father who's
Yeah.
in the missionary, so he's teaching you guys the missionary life. He's giving you the business. What process did you have to go through, or or sacrifices do you can speak on versus the other temptations of the street, and doing those other
Yeah,
things?
I think. Well, if we start from the beginning, as we travel to churches and everything, there were a lot of sacrifices I took in, which were like either I had to be homeschooled at a young age, so I lost the chance of going to like elementary school. Elementary school, like I got into school in third grade, like I got to miss those early years of kindergarten and everything. So those were big sacrifices. But although I missed out on that, I gained a lot of things from traveling with my parents. I feel like I became very social and very adaptive to the situations we would be in. There'd be days where we'd be sleeping in hotels, sometimes in people's houses, and I feel it gave me a sort of like just a will to like adapt to any situation I'm in and try to find the best outcome. It gave me a lot of optimism traveling with my parents and helping them with businesses. And now especially with this one, as my dad brings me into the business, I've been trying to help him, I've been trying to analyze, I've been trying to just try to figure out what's missing in the business and improve it. I want nothing more than us to succeed, but I want to analyze the business, see how it goes, and find the best like optimal way for it to work. And I think that's all I've learned all that from, just being with my parents in the, whether it be going missions or even creating that film that he made. I think all that experience I gained just provided a lot for me.
Okay. Okay. And this may apply to both of you guys. How is it for you, um, living life, starting a business, and now you're both together trying to push the business, and you have the other siblings in your life, and you said you have your brother and his other son that has special needs. How
Yes.
does that work with I'm talking about on a mental level, on a physical level, and running the business and getting out there and still getting out there to get the business going.
Yeah. I feel like it's I won't lie, it's a lot. It can be a lot sometimes. Taking care of my brothers and focusing on business, it takes a toll on your mental health and like physical health. And luckily, we've been able to really work it out. And like I said earlier, my brother's been helping us with the bottles and everything. But I think I just think it's been a little tough, but I think we're getting better at it now that we're learning how to manage the business better. This is our first time ever doing a sauce business, so
Well, we had
yeah,
just 2 months.
yeah, that's true.
We had just two
We've
months
only
with this
been
project.
we've only been at it 2 months,
So
so
we are babies here, and we are like discovering the world of this business that we never been there, but we are enjoying a lot. We are enjoying a lot. We are happy to meet people. We have a lot of persons that they are connecting with us to giving us ideas, and we have goals. We have a very strong projects behind this.
yeah. I don't know. I gotta say it's been a lot, but it's just I think it's been such a great thing for our family. Just
And
to
one of
all.
the things, Cristo, one of the things that I can share with my son Senja is that he's an inspiration for us. He was diagnosed with autism when he was 2 years old, and can you imagine that changed our lives?
It changed both all of
Yeah,
our
phew.
lives. It's insane. Yeah.
But you know what? I saw that moment like a big opportunity, to learn, to share, and to see that it was a blessing instead of something against us. I take that as a gift and more than a challenge. And we discover the world in different way because he's a teacher for us.
Mm.
Senja, he's teaching us the world
Yeah.
in with with a lot a lot of colors in that way. He's our teacher. He's our guide. He's very genius. Is Wow.
Yeah.
That's God's in him. So in that way, we are doing all around this in order to create the most important um, goal that we have. What is the goal that we have behind this sauce? Is to create a foundation, art center for kids with special needs.
Yeah.
This is one of the goals that we have. We are not looking for the business just because the business, because I never be a businessman. I am missionary. I am an artist. I'm an actor, but never been a businessman. I like to sell. I like to learn how to sell my creations, my art.
Yeah.
No, and that's another thing. But I'm not looking for the material, the superficial, the money, just because it's the money. I'm looking for something to do something better. So in that way is to get this sauce to the successful way, and then to build one of the most special projects that is artistic arts center for kids,
Hmm.
because I believe that art, as an artist, I believe that art is the instrument of love and healing. That's where I create. I feel that I born with that when I when I realized that I was an actor. I realized that being art, music and dance and every art, no, writing, musician, every art is the connection we got. And I think when we are touching the art, we are creating art, we are using the art, we are manifesting the the gods inside. And then and I think it's powerful to see now that I'm coaching and like a personal trainer and like as a life coach. I see that all my strategies, my therapies, my techniques, in order to release the traumas and emotional issues, is through the art. It's through the art. Art is comes in many ways, in many ways, and in that way you can release the problems, you can release the emotional wounds, and then you can heal your life. You can heal your life, and you can be better. So that's what that's behind this. This is that we are thinking that it's moment to see in the future that that center for all the kids that I see. I can see that all the kids that they are getting this situation, they are connected with arts, and this is the way that we can learn everybody. We can learn. My son has 14 years and old, and he's a filmmaker right now. He plays piano. He's very talented, and I see the school that he's going to. There are a lot of kids with a lot of talents, and it's a few opportunities to explode, to explore the talents through the arts, you know. And I think it's the moment to do this, to build that foundation in order to do something very important for the kids, that is art. Art is a healing. Art is the way that you connect with God.
Right, right. Man, that was a man. That was special. I like what you said, man. Let me first extend to you a helping hand directly from us, man. Whatever you need to promote this foundation, I'll be more than happy to advertise, market, promote, or do videos. We could put them in the shows, on our sites to
Thank
make
you.
sure that because you're actually doing something that's very important.
Thank you, Razak.
We have had a few people with special needs, children on here, and it's time we also do that too. To make a voice and make a pathway for people to see that, I mean, some of these businesses, these vendor business, it's not like you just said, it's not always just about, hey, I got this product and I'm trying to make some money. You're actually trying to build something for it to take care of the stability of your son. Because I know, autism, it's a crazy thing, kind of, what I mean,
Yeah.
to have, what I mean, it's they're up and down, what I mean, and I just want to say that real quick.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
mhm. And so okay, so the question I have is that bottle right there. So you said, guys, you guys are in 2 months in business. Yeah, let me see that bottle. Okay, now who, or not necessarily who, but you're an artist. So how did you come to the creation of the Destiny bottle, that label, and the design process that it took to get it on there?
Do you see that the statement, the motto on the bottom?
Can you guys see
The
it?
same, the bottom, it says, what do you say?
Yeah.
You'll
You'll never be the same.
never be the same. Oh, look at that. Don't ask me why, how is that? Is that?
Yeah.
Is that? That's all my life is something like by is being inspired and then put it there. I feel it and put it there. But you know what? It's very deep. You'll never be the same. And I think it's time to to see the life in that way. No, that every time it's time to change, time to be better, time to reinvent, to re-edit your life, to be like a filmmaker, to change everything that is in the past. And right now, this art, it was the same thing. When I started creating this logo, this art with this image, it was also inspiration. It was spontaneous creativity that I was working in my computer and made it digital. And that's what it is. That's what it is.
Mhm.
The destiny. And destiny looks like a lady, right? But it looks like everything that you can see is very powerful. For me, it's very powerful, the image, and then invites you to go deep with all this message. So that's what it is. No, that's what it is. It's like a bottle on the sea, you know, and on the waves. But inside of that, it has a small note that you can find it, and you open and say, "Oh my God, what is this?" Well, this is the message for you first, no? And then
Yeah.
you get it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that destiny, this bottle is a special message for you. Everybody is gonna have a different message. That's for sure, because it makes for love, with a lot of love, with a lot of gifts that God wants me to share with you.
Okay, okay. Let me ask you this. This is for your son too. So your dad is doing all these things right here. Have some of these things? I know you said you're somewhat earlier. You're somewhat trying to model your life as his, or somewhere in the path of his. So, have you also tried either acting, or are you an artist also? Or
So yeah, when I was younger, I did participate, not acting, but I did try school plays a lot. But now I've kind of grown away from that. I'm in college trying to study computer science, but I still take the creativity out of him because I wanna end up creating my own like company that can provide websites for people in cybersecurity. So I've taken a lot from my dad and I've put it in a different way because not as artistic. I still play some instruments, like I still play the guitar, but I've shifted it a little bit into in a way something that I find artistic, which would be the creation of websites and computer programs.
But he's also a good actor.
Yeah, yeah, I used to do plays when I was younger. Yeah,
He's in the blue, in his blue, in
but
his
yeah,
blood.
yeah.
you're doing the school play or college plays, or
School plays,
what?
not anymore, but now it's more just focusing on my major. But
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to be a musician. So you play instrument?
Me? No. I do computer science. But I do play. I play guitar. I play guitar right now,
Oh,
like just as a hobby.
okay.
Not really like professionally, nothing. But I still find the beauty in the
Okay.
instruments. So yeah.
He plays the
Okay.
guitar just for to cry for the girl.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
there's something to it. Gotta be something to it. All right, Keith.
Well, Razak, there's
Yeah.
sometimes this show just surprises us all the time, and man, this is definitely one of those times. I have a list of stuff here, and but there's something that you said that just kind of sticks with me, and it had to deal with the word balance. And balance is something that is very hard to get in life. It's very hard to try to find a balance in your life, and when you talked about the things that in your past and how you went through your acting and the hole that you found yourself in, and then what you found God. So that means that he was always watching over you. He was always looking at what you were doing. So you were talking about balance and all of those things, brought you to where you are today. When you were talking about the past, when you were talking about those things that you went through in the past and how you came through that with your acting and how you were drawn into this hole, this place of um, where you didn't really feel like you belong and you wanted to try something different. And one of the things that you talked about is how God came to you and how you were able to find him. And God knows kind of like when it's time for you to come to him if you're not there. He's gonna leave that door open for you, and you found him in 100%. You've taken all of your being to honor him. God has been really helping you do a lot of things as far as getting your life together, and so I'm really proud of the fact that you were able to find balance in that. Just so rewarding, man, to have someone in your position as far as your son, your family, and your goals, and to try to do things for others, and that's something that we don't see a lot of in society today. Everybody is selfish. Everybody's looking for what they can do for themselves. And you also talked about the fact of the business is not just for the business of money. The business is for the business of what you can do for someone else, and you have a dream for that with the foundation and all of these things. So I'm saying this stuff to just commend you for just the way you articulated that that process, from the past to now, and being able to do the things that you're doing. It's just so inspiring. It just helps me and Razak too, I'm sure, to keep doing what we're doing, because it just inspires us to it's not always about the money. It's about what you can do for others and help them. So I really do appreciate that. So one of the things I like to ask in my little list of questions was, is for your son. I like to know how you grasp with all of those things your dad's been through, and how you've taken in the part about his balance, because you're in college now. You see the world now. You have a diversity in your school. You see all of the different places where things can go wrong. How do you take your dad's um, view that not everything is necessarily about you? Sometimes you have to step outside of yourself and do, think about others.
Yeah, I gotta admit, it's been hard at first. I'm young and I'm still learning. I haven't gone through what my dad has gone through yet, but I don't want to. But I've been able to still learn from him, and especially speaking about balance, how you mentioned it earlier. I've been seeing a lot of that in my life lately, trying to learn how to balance everything, whether it be school, whether it be a job, whether it be taking care of my brother, whether it be taking not taking care, but helping my dad with a business. It's definitely brought a lot onto me that it's taken some learning. I won't lie, I struggled. At first I struggled maintaining school, work, and all the other things that come with it. But through this, I've faced adversity, and I've been able to kind of learn how to put myself away from the situation and kind of think out of the box and just look at things from perspective and try to change my perspective on things so I can like get a better grasp of situations. But that's kind of how it's been so far, and I hope to learn more so far as I go through my years in life. But that's how far I've been right now.
And let me tell you something. This is this this project uh, has a lot of blessings. One of the blessings is that at that age that my son has, it's a moment to connect with him in a different level, because the transition that he's having from be a kid to be a adult is right now. And right now, being in this project makes us one, two and one. and and I feel so proud of this project, because it brings my son into my dream. That is not only my dream; it's a family dream. It's a family goal, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let me tell you something. When I was there in the middle of the food festival. I I I, I see I saw my son and said, "Wow, he's growing up right now. He's not a kid anymore, and he's doing the something for the family with a lot of strength." And one of the things, the most important things in that festival, it was not the bottles that that we could sell, because
Yeah.
we didn't sell a lot of. Actually, we were last money in there. Let me tell you, because it's hard to sell. I never know. I didn't know. It's hard to sell hot sauce and in the middle of food festival, because everybody is looking for food or for drink. So in that way, it was hard to convince people to taste the sauce. And in the middle of that hot weather, and and you know being like a like a, I don't know if the word is be like a warriors in the middle of the desert, who trying to convince the people to taste it, to smell it first and to taste it. Uh, I see my I saw my son. I saw my son and said, "Wow, that guy." 8 hours, 9 hours, is
Yeah.
standing
It
up
was hot. It
there,
was hot. It was a hot day.
crying all the time. Hey, come here, taste a black habanero sauce. Wow, it was like a oof. It was too much sun, but I see the sun. It was too much sun,
Yeah.
but I see my son in the
Yeah.
middle of the sun. So that's, wow, that was happy. I was like, oh my god.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's, you know what? That's the part of entrepreneurship, right? You gotta fight. You gotta be out there working it, man. And nobody else is gonna work it but you. So to suffer and go through those things is so that you know that when it comes time to you getting to the other side of this, you're gonna look back on all of that and say, you know what? That was worth it. That's what you gotta do, and you'll be able to educate that on to your brothers and your sisters and your families, your aunts and all whoever else is in the family that sees what you're doing out there. They're gonna say, "Oh, you know what? That's what it takes." So let me ask you, what was a defining moment for both of you? What are one of the things that, as while you were in the business, that you discovered was a defining moment that helped you understand, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to make this sauce work.
Well, that's well, because it's a new experience. It's a new marketing, a new product. Is something new. We have a lot of challenges and a lot of doubts about that. It's hard, no? Because in the marketing, when you see a lot of sauces in the markets, a lot of competition is when you are searching the a lot of people love sauce, but there are a lot of brands. wow, did you see that? And say, wow, this is an ocean. It's an ocean with a lot of people that they are right now. They are in the first level, with marketing and big stores and everything, distribution, and that's what notice that it's not gonna be easy. No, it's not gonna be easy. But when I start a project, every project in my life, uh, I see that ocean with a lot of people doing something I'm gonna start doing, and I remind myself that no matter how many people are there, you have your own life, you have your own project, you have your own creation, and I have to believe in that. I have to believe in to be part of that. You know, Crystal.
Yeah, I wanna, for me at least, a defining moment with this, I think it's just seeing the commitment that my dad had towards the sauce, because he was the one that first started trying to sell it, and once I saw how committed he was and how much he loved this project he had, I was invested. I wanted to see the best for him. I wanted the best, and it became just I became committed. I was loyal, and I decided that I wanted to help him push this out, whether it be we out there in the sun for 10 hours in the heat just selling sauce. But I think that was a defining moment. Seeing how much sweat and blood and tears my dad put into this, I came to realize that I need to have a part in this, and I needed to help him and make him succeed and help him succeed and be there with him.
And this is our first festival, food festival, and then
Yeah,
so the story of this is just the beginning, and then I like it because many adventures are coming, and many moments of love, I think, because we receive a lot of love in that festival. We receive a lot of motivation and good critics and good comments, and that's what we need. That's we didn't get the we didn't get the recover the money that we put in there in the booth, but you know what, we gain a lot of people, we gain that, and some
we learned. We also
we
learned.
learn a lot of
This
things,
being the first
and
time,
then
we
we
learned a
in
lot.
that way we enjoy,
Yeah,
and
it
we
was.
have a lot of fun in that way. In the middle of the hit, we have a lot of fun,
Yeah,
and we feel the love of people.
it
We
was.
feel the love of people.
It was definitely a
We
learning
felt,
experience
yeah.
for it being the first time.
Rainbow.
We saw weaknesses in our
Rainbow.
business, and we
Yeah,
saw things where we benefited.
Yeah.
We learned new ways of advertising it, and
And we see the horizon. The
yeah,
horizon.
we
see the horizon.
we adapted. No,
Yeah,
I think we adapted.
yeah,
Like,
totally.
it's just is this all this has been definitely a learning experience, and
Mhm.
we're trying our best out here. So
We're happy to,
Yeah.
to do this. To do this.
That's again back to the entrepreneur spirit, because you are not the only one that goes to these vineyards events and don't make their money back. So one of the ways that you reap benefits from what you're doing out there is taking advantage of all of the other things that you can learn, marketing, meeting people. Here we are today, here on the podcast. So all of these things are things you get from being out there that if you didn't show up, you may not have happened. So if you got that kind of a spirit where you know that you're getting something from it, and you appreciate that, and that was fun, oh man, and you're something that's going to succeed. You're a
Yeah.
business that's going to succeed. So let me ask you, what are some role model or some people like that you have in your life or you've met that's been a role model, for your son, whether it's you or whether he has some other role models that he's learning from. And then you, sir, what role models you had in your earlier life that, giving you the strength you have?
Well, talking about role models, I can I can name a lot role models. I can name a lot of role models. But again, the most important model for me is Jesus Christ. That's my role model, and that's the way that I'm moving my life, and learning about the way that he came here to share the love, and I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot, and that way, my first and my last book is the Bible, and that's what I follow that way. I'm trying to follow that teachings of Jesus Christ, and then after that, I see a lot of people, athletes, sport guys, musicians, scientists, people that they're working in in different ways that they can help people to improve their lives. And I see a lot. I see a lot of people. Gandhi, Martin Luther King. I can tell guys that they're doing something like they are creating big companies like Steve Jobs, the Apple, and and people that they are looking for to do something better for the human, for the people, for the human beings. No, this is for the planet. And I, I can name a lot of people better, but you know what? The most important thing is to see those peoples that are creating something for good, not for bad, not to destroy.
Yeah. To chime in with that, for me, I share a lot of the role models that my dad has too, but I like to also point out some role models I have from my mom's side of the family. My uncle, he studied the same thing I studied, and he's doing computer science now. I don't know if you guys know this guy. He was a samurai back in late medieval Japan, but his name's Miyamati Musashi, and I see his philosophy as a role, as something to aspire to be, and he talks a lot about perspective and overcoming difficult things and just looking at things with different ways and not being stuck in such one fixed fixation. But I think that's one of my big role models in life that I look up to, and I try to study his work and just learn from him.
Hmm.
Wow, I'd like to hear a little bit more about your uncle and his philosophy and how that has affected you, because I think that's also a unique perspective that our viewers can grab something from. Can you talk a little bit about your uncle in that way?
Yeah. So yeah, my uncle. Well, like I said earlier, he's been studying the same thing I've been studying, and that's actually how I got inspired for computer science. That's how I got inspired into creating websites, apps, and games with coding and everything. But the thing with his philosophy is like it's a lot about just it's hard work, but trying to work smart and just trying to like be open about things, not try to be optimistic, not try to be so pessimistic with things, which I won't lie, I struggle with that. Sometimes I can get stuck in negative holes, and I just it's hard for me to find a solution to something. But with him, I've learned to step out of the box kind of, and look at the whole situation and just kind of just look at it as a bigger picture and see that maybe it's not as difficult as it is. But that's kind of what I've learned from him so far.
All right.
Great, great, great. I'm gonna pass it over to Razak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let me. I was writing down some stuff right here. Okay. So we heard about some of your other family members. The uncle. We heard about your brother. You said there's one other
Yeah,
sibling.
I have two younger brothers. Yeah.
Younger brothers. They also help with the business too, right?
Yeah, no, the whole family, like the whole immediate family helps at least. Yeah.
I kind of want to know what to give a little praise to everybody in the family. We mentioned everybody. Uh, Say something about your wife. How does she help out? What type of support has had for
Yeah.
you going through the struggles that you have had?
Ooh.
Doing the things that you have had being before the ministry. And I kind of want to hit on that too, but that'll be the next question. But how was she there to support you, and how did she back you and keep you going?
Well, I can tell you something in short uh, words. No? She's my wins. She's my wings. She's the great supporter. Uh, she's I name it all the time. I name it like my $1 million baby, and my executive producer, because yeah, she's there. She's been there since we started the mission, and she's the strong woman. Besides to be a mom, uh, to support the mission, uh, she follows the lead I'm doing with this project, and she's very creative, and she's a teacher. She teach me a lot of things. Actually, she's the balance that I need in order to achieve the mission, because with not only with her love and with her kindness, um, is she's a wise girl. She's a wise lady, and she's part of this project. With she's coming with ideas. She's coming with is my handy woman also too. My handy woman. She's there. If we need to hammer the rock. She's the first to use the hammer to hit the rock in order to find the way. And I'm so proud to be for more than 50 to 25 years being married with my wife, and she's my companion. She's my bodyguard. She's my partner in crime. So she's everything in that way, because she understands that when we met each other, she understood that the guy that he was in front of her, no, it was not only the guy that is looking for survive, no. And I told her when I met her, so I'm not the guy that I'm trying to survive. I'm the guy that I have something in my side and inside me to create and to share. And I'm the missionary. You wanna accept this guy as a dad? Maybe we gonna have a lot of challenges. We're gonna have less money that today, or we're gonna have a lot more money. And but being together is the most important thing. And I told her, this part of this project is family project in any creations, but the most important thing for me is to be together as a family, because this is a legacy that I want to share with my family, because the most important thing is family is part of the God's project, to be united, to be together, pray together, and share the world that family is still alive. A concept of family is still alive.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Um, for a brief moment here, let's change gears a little bit. I want to hear you speak on the the art that you do. If we can, that what type of artist are you? You know what I mean? Or and 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 the other things that you do, like the life coach, and when you was acting, what were your can you like give us a brief like example of the things that you're also a part of, or that you were a part of?
Well, actually, I'm an actor, producer, writer, director, working in TV, radio, as voiceover announcer, all in the Spanish marketing. Most of my work is in Spanish marketing. Uh, I'm trying to be better in English, but the most important thing is that I'm doing everything. 98% of my works are in Spanish, and right now, actually, this is my first interview, the long interview in English. Come on, guys! And this
Right.
this is
Yeah.
a great challenge for me to explain. But the most important thing is, yeah, this is the good moment to share all the talents that I'm doing in this life, not only like an actor, as an artist, also as a life coach, like a therapist, and alternative medicine, and working with a lot of strategies in order to help sick people with addictions, depression, family, reunite family, try to help people to be together again through through the love, through love. No, that's what I'm that's all the stuff that I'm doing, and more than 4 years, and I feel that that I am instrument. I am instrument. I'm not that guy that can heal, but I am instrument of God to do something for a, for improve the lives of families. And so that's what I'm doing in all my life. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sabroso, sabrosa. Me encantaría
Yeah.
decirles tantas cosas en español que a lo mejor no acabaría nunca, pero sí, pero go ahead, go ahead. I have a lot of things to say, and I feel very happy to explain in English, to explain in
Mhm.
Spanish. Let me tell you something. I never been in school to learn English, and I'm a self-learner in all my projects, and I feel like I'm happy that in a certain way God helped me to improve my English, and I feel good. I feel good. I feel good that right now I feel like a eagle talking and talking and showing all my emotions in this language, and I feel happy. I feel happy. It's like someone told me and tell me inside of me, hey, you are speaking English. Wow, you go for it, Hugo. Okay, yes. This is nobody's gonna stop the way that I can express, because I need to share in any language, even if I need to talk in Mandarin. No, I wanna learn Mandarin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch the Spanish station, to speak Spanish. I'm no good. I'm not going to try to say nothing right now, but that's why I used to try to self learn, and I got a couple. Matter of fact, I got a book back there that has Spanish words. I was trying to, trying to catch on, at least say a little bit. You know what I mean? But it says, do you have any certain well, we know your son plays the guitar, but do you have any hobbies or anything that particular that help you get through the day after you go to do the business, or just to unwind, or
Yes, yes. One of the well, I have many activities. One of the activities is to walk every morning around 5 6, to walk and do meditation, and connecting with God, going to the mountains. We're living here in Altadena, uh, close to Pasadena, California, and we have a beautiful mountains here. So every morning, walking 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours, and being silent, trying to connect with my inner voice. And that's one of the precious activities in my life, because that's the way that if I start connecting with God in the morning every day, praying, talking with Him, listen to Him, um, getting the message, that's when I feel like I'm ready to start the day. This is one of the activities that I have most of the time every day. And I love sports. I love sports. I like swimming. I like I like to play racquetball. um, I'm a champion racquetball, playing racquetball, because when you are working out in some competitions, I love competition. I love to play, and to be pushed in that way to be better with your body. Uh, your body tells you, hey, thank you for trying to to be better, no, with me, and then that's what I'm doing, and doing hiking, doing playing racquetball, going to the beach. Let me tell you something. The most important thing is to be outdoors, connecting with the nature in many ways, connecting with the nature, with your family, and talking with the plants, talking with the earth, talking talking to the sun, to the moon. uh, I am on that page. I am that page right now. I feel like the trees are talking to me. I'm not a crazy guy, but I feel like everything around there, around me, has a message. And then I feel like someone trying to tell me something every day, and that's the way I'm learning. I was learning for my in my life to be connected with the most important thing, the most important essence of life. That's the universe, the God, the harmony. To be connected with that. That's a lot of activities that I like to cook. I do one of my I love experiences that I love to cook. I love to do uh, something better, not only for the body, for the spirit, for my heart, for my mind. That's the way that I'm doing my life.
Right, and that's very very important. Very important. You're saying a lot of good things. I see why you're a life coach. And they got you mentoring others, and those and other people are seeking out you for mentorship. And I want to ask your son is when it comes to the business,
Yeah.
and when it let me see what do I got here. So like in a cultural sense, I mean, how does does the hot sauce does what I can't even say the name. What's the
Black
name of the hot sauce?
Black
How
habanero.
habanero.
black habanero.
Habanero.
Uh,
Habanero, yeah.
Habanero.
is that a is you have like do you think of it as a cultural thing that you guys are marketing, or
Um,
it's not just hot sauce? This is like about your culture or anything like that.
No, actually, let me tell you something. This is a no. It's for everybody, and it has no special or something particular group or culture. No, no, no. That's what everything that I'm creating in my life is to for all the people. No, no labels for people. It's for all people, and this is the creation. Huh? Everybody is here. No, not nobody is out there. It's in here. So that's the project. No, we know. I'm not the guy that I want to put my product in for certain community or for certain uh, culture. No, this is something like a uh, universal. Universal.
Universal, yes.
yeah, I think he puts it perfectly. Although the fact that it's been in my family a long time, I think it's meant to be for we try and make it accessible to everybody, and in a way where everybody can enjoy it, and they just all feel included with the sauce, and that's kind of the goal here. But yeah,
Like, give us a rundown of your business and the things that you guys are doing as far as the foundation, and say all that in Spanish because we do have Spanish audience too.
el gol de la salsa pues es para que lleguen a todos, para que todos se prueben, y es una salsa que está siendo hecha desde que era niño. Es una salsa que es parte de la familia. Y la verdad es que esa salsa es algo de familia y queremos que todos prueben eso. Y eso es un poquito de nuestra misión en la vida, ¿no? Para que prueben esa salsa y que también puedan disfrutarla. Y pues el gol es para llegar a toda la gente allá afuera y puedan probar nuestra salsa.
Y lo más importante
Sí.
es que esto representa una idea muy, muy específica, muy especial de cómo compartir el amor con los demás. Y por eso estamos haciendo esto, con un proyecto que no solamente va enfocado a compartir esta receta tradicional de salsa que tenemos desde hace muchos años, sino también invitarlos a que nos apoyen, a que nos ayuden a poder crear esa fundación que queremos para poder hacer este centro de arte para niños especiales, como niños con autismo. Y esto es una motivación muy especial y por eso queremos recibir a muchas personas con ideas, con conceptos, con contactos,
Sí.
con palancas, gente que quiere invertir dinero en nuestro proyecto, gente que se quiera subir al barco a navegar con nosotros, que pueda soñar con nosotros en grandes cosas y que podamos compartir juntos este proyecto, porque les digo honestamente, este proyecto no es para mí, es para todos. Y estamos buscando gente que pueda distribuirla, gente que pueda, pues se nos ayude también a encontrar un lugar donde podamos manufacturarla, ¿no? Porque pues, ahorita en este momento la estamos haciendo en la casa. Estamos haciendo en la casa y hacemos un tiradero en la cocina y bueno, dejamos
Sí,
todo.
¿verdad?
Pero en realidad, pues queremos seguir adelante y lograr una distribución a nivel nacional. Queremos lograr poder crear comunidades. Y no solo eso, tenemos otros proyectos también de, 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 de Dharmati, de proyectos que son originalmente creados para la comunidad. Y ya verán, hay proyectos inclusive de comida que tenemos para la comunidad y de bebidas también para la comunidad. Y todo con el mismo objetivo de poder ayudar a más personas. Eso es lo que hacemos. Dharmati Spirits es prácticamente el significado más profundo de todas las formas de dar amor a la humanidad a través del arte, a través de un arte culinario, a través del arte de la comida, a través del arte de las creaciones que podamos hacer. Y no solo eso, sino también apoyar a otras personas que tengan ese, interés, esa necesidad y sobre todo esa inquietud de crear cosas en donde nosotros podamos apoyarlos también a promoverlos. Esa es la misión. La misión es muy profunda y queremos que todos nos apoyen, que todos nos ayuden de todas las maneras, ya si sean diseñadores, si sean personas que quieran ser socios, que quieran ayudarnos a venderla o comprarla, que tengan restaurantes, tiendas. Pues, queremos que toda la gente sea parte de esta familia Dharmati Spirits. So that we're looking for people that help us in distribution, in sales, and like a partners. We invite all the people to aboard this ship and to help us to to spread the bottom for all the country and to be part of this project in the cultural and healing art center that we are trying to make and for sure we're gonna make it. For sure we're gonna make it. So that's the invitation to all people with all his talents, their talents, designers, uh, influencers, everybody that they can help us to get the goal, to be successful, to be to be there that they discovered this bottle and they put in the way that we're looking for in the top of the sauces, no? And that's what we're looking for. Right. So this project Destiny Dharmati, the Spirits is the small business, creates this hot sauce, black habanero hot sauce, named Destiny. The goal of this is to to get involved, to invite people to come with us to navigate in this journey and to do the best in order to get the goals that we're looking for. And one of the goals is to build, to create an art center for kids with special needs, and and honor them, and to help people like them in order to be a better with them, and also learn with them from them, because they are teachers also. All the people with special needs, they are teachers, and they are teaching us how to live better in this planet. And thus we invite you to people to come with us to be a partners, distributors, sales, and everybody with talents, with ideas, creativity people. We need all the people, investors. We need the guys that if they don't know how to manage their money, put this money into this blessing project, because this project is from God, not for me, not from. It's for God, and in that way we can do something very special for all those kids that they need this kind of activities. They can this kind of art centers. That's what Dharmati Spirit works. Dharmati Spirit works in order to share the love through the creations, and we invite all the people to be with us. Y por eso los queremos invitar a que se unan a este proyecto llamado Black Habanero Sauce, salsa habanera, Black Habanera, llamada Destiny, porque nuestro destino en esta botella de salsa está en crear un centro de arte para niños con necesidades especiales, como el autismo. Y creemos que este proyecto será un éxito para poder compartir, y no solamente compartir con esos niños, sino también aprender de ellos, que son como maestros para nosotros, para mejorar nuestras vidas en este planeta. Y también por eso estamos haciendo la invitación para que todas las personas que puedan aportar algo, un granito de arena a este proyecto, ya sea con ideas, con sugerencias, con apoyos, con contactos, personas que puedan invertir dinero también en este proyecto, que podamos hacerlo nacional, que podamos llevar esta botella a todos lados y hacer realidad ese sueño que tenemos de esa fundación para los niños. Es una fundación que se va a llamar Dharmati Kids y que va a hacer muchas cosas por muchos niños. Y yo creo que esa es una de las grandes cosas que tiene este proyecto. Así que todas las personas que nos quieran ayudar con contactos, ideas, inversión, los invitamos a que se suban al barco y nos enseñen también si ellos ya saben el camino, si ellos ya pasaron por ahí y a lo mejor nosotros no sabemos cosas, pues también aprenderlas.
Sí. Si los quieren llamar, ahí está el número.
Si nos quieren llamar, ahí está el número, ahí está nuestro correo electrónico. Estamos ahora sí que listos, dispuestos, alegres y ansiosos de poder recibir su cariño, su amor para este proyecto que también está hecho de mucho amor. Así que gracias, que Dios los bendiga.
Gracias.
Thank you, guys. I like to ask you something. Can you tell me a little bit about, have you guys tried trademarking, copyright? What are some of the things that you're working on to solidify your logo, your brand? Have you guys started the process? Or are you working on something?
Actually, right now, we are officially LLC, a small business company, and we have a trademark right now, and working with all the steps that we in order to find all the papers, the documents, the health permits, and all the things that I need to get in order to be better, and in order to sell. So right now we are in that process. We are, as I told you before, we have 2 months with this project, and June 6th was the opening of the finalizing the product, and then July 28th it was our first showcase, and our first moment outside for people, and then we know that we are just start the project, and we need advice, we need the information, we need contacts, and right now we need to build the strategies, and we need to get all in legal, more legal situations to be better, and all that they are requesting, and now we are working on that, and that's it. That's the in the beginning of the process.
Can you give us a little bit of a life lesson about something, one of your biggest life lessons? I like to be able to pose that to your son first and then you, sir.
So wait, to me or wait, my bad.
No, you
To me
or me.
first, a life lesson. Whew. Um, a big lesson, I guess, will be with my parents. Just we when I was younger, we had to move. You know, we couldn't afford a house, but I learned a lot from that experience where you can persevere through life, and no matter the situation, that it's not gonna always be. You're not always gonna be in a hell spot. You know, you're never always gonna be in a bad spot. Things blow over, and you just gotta you just gotta be committed and believe in yourself and have faith that things will get better, and eventually things do. But that's something in my life that I look at a lot.
And
Hmm.
for me, what I can tell is that this process, this part of my stage of life, uh, I learned a lot of things. I learned that we are here not only for to survive. We are here for something special. We need to find a purpose. We need to find a mission. We need to find the answers that's the most important answers, and that questions that we trying to answer every day. Who am I? Why am I doing this? Why I'm doing this in this world, and where I'm going. So if if I have something to share with people, I would like to share that the most important uh, meaning of life is to be connected with God, to be to passion to your life. Enjoy the life. It's a short life. I think every day I say there's only one day to do the best for you or for your family or for others, and we need to taste the life. We need to taste the life. That's what I put in this postcard.
Yeah.
I put a motto here. It says, "Get it, smell it, taste it, and get it." That's the life. You had to smell the life. You had to put your sense in the life. You had to smell the love of life, and you had to taste it. Once you taste it, get it, get it, get the life, get the life, because the most important thing is that love is the answer. For me, love is the answer, and we are here to do everything in order to honor the identity that we are. We are love, the love of God.
That's so powerful, brother. And it leads me to my last question that I probably have here, and it kind of fits into everything you're saying, and that's legacy. The legacy that you are talking about and leading into with your son. I like you to be able to talk about legacy and what that really, really means to you when you're talking with your son sitting right next to you. Explain to me and the viewers out there how you see your legacy or how
Wow.
you if you see it.
Yeah, tell me. Well, right now, at my age, at my moment of life, is the moment of to manifest all the to put all my stuff in a ball, a big ball, and this is my moment to put everything that I have in a big vessel, and The legacy, when we're talking about the legacy, I'm talking to my son, and I told him many times, I told him, the most important thing that I can give you is not the money, is not the matter, is not the entertainment. The most important thing that I can give you is the way that you can be in this world like a person that love yourself, love others. That's Dharmati. Dharmati. The meaning of Dharmati is love yourself and love others like you love yourself, like a Jesus Christ. No, if you want to love, first love yourself. Love yourself, and the way you love yourself, you can be able to love your neighbors. How can you love your neighbors? How can you love others if you don't love yourself? That's the only legacy that I feel like is the most important gift for my son as a legacy.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And I'm just, I guess I should ask your son, can you, what do you think about that? And how do you
It,
see that, man? How did that make you feel?
it's powerful, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's empowering. What he tells me, it's I know it comes from love, so it impacts me in a way where like just want to learn and be able to use what he tells me for myself, and eventually pass down what he's taught me. But it's everything but love. It's everything. It's everything. It's love. That's what I feel from this, and it definitely, it's definitely empowering for me.
Talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't too old for that, brother. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't too old.
No,
Bro,
no, bro. I love my kid. This is my kid.
you're not too old for that kiss on the cheek, man. But I want you to, it is so powerful because there's so many kids. The people you're talking about helping, all of these different things that your dad is doing with helping others. There's a lot of people don't have what you guys have. Man.
Yeah,
There's a lot of kids out there dying for that. You know what I mean? They want that connection with their dad, don't have it. There are a lot of kids you see that just want to be told that they have somebody that cares about them. So I really, really, man, that's what drives me, so much. And then seeing you guys and your dad doing, the way he talks about his passion, his love for God, and the way he balanced all of that with everything he's talked about. And I'm just proud with this interview. I'm really proud that we've been able to do that. So I like to be able to ask you this. You guys can, there may be some things we didn't talk about in this interview. So I like you guys to take a moment to just talk about something that maybe we didn't ask, some questions we may not have asked. And then the other thing would be, if you can, tell us about the podcast. What was your thought about it? What were some of the things that you may have had apprehensions about when we first came on? And how do you feel now? Can you
I guess I'll go first. I'll say in English. This is the first time for me, so this is all very new, and I was a little nervous, I was trying something new, but I was welcomed, and I felt really comfortable here. And I just want to say I really love what you guys are doing here, and I appreciate the support y'all giving us this opportunity that we got. And pues quiero decirles que primero estaba nervioso, la verdad. Le voy a decir que es la primera vez que hago un podcast, la verdad. Nunca he hecho uno. Y
First
pues,
time.
primera vez que lo hago, estaba un poquito nervioso, pero ustedes me han dado una forma me siento como salvo, como
Salvo,
no, me siento safe, confiar, sí,
confiado.
confiado. Y pues es bueno que puedo sentir eso y puedo hablar lo que yo pienso, y me encanta lo que están haciendo aquí.
la verdad es algo muy hermoso lo que están
Sí,
haciendo ellos
sí.
porque nos hacen sentir como en familia.
Sí.
Sí, además
¿Y tú no?
siento el calor,
Sí.
sentimos el calor del otro lado, la fraternidad,
Sí.
y eso nos hace sentir como pez en el agua, nos hace sentir como que ya los conocíamos antes,
Sí, sí, sí.
como que
No,
ya los
como
habíamos
los conocía,
conocido
sí.
antes y como que tal vez compartimos en algún momento nuestra vida en algún lugar, ¿no?
Sí.
Y eso es muy bonito, eso es una bendición, saber que hay personas como ustedes que hacen ese tipo de proyectos como este broadcasting para, pues para apoyar, incentivar, motivar a personas que estamos aprendiendo y creciendo en lo que es la vida en el mercado, ¿no? La vida en el mercado de un producto. Y, y a través de ustedes, pues no puedo decir que sean como ángeles, pero sí puedo sentir su corazón, puedo sentir su alma, puedo sentir su armonía dentro de ustedes y su buena voluntad. Y esa buena voluntad que tienen los hace brillar. Ustedes son dos personas que brillan, son dos seres de luz y yo se los agradezco y les mando todas mis bendiciones para que sigan creciendo como proyecto y sigan ayudando y haciendo la misión, porque ustedes son misioneros. Ustedes también son misioneros.
Díselo en inglés.
Ahora díselo tú en inglés.
No,
Ya le dije.
no, tú
No, well, I think I'm very happy that you are opening the door for us to be part of this because it's beautiful. Your broadcasting is beautiful. You are like you are giving us something very special because we feel like we are as a family doing this video, and we feel like we meet before. I don't know in what way, but I think you have a great souls, and you're doing the beautiful job and blessing job, and I can feel your hearts. I can feel your spirit, and besides everything in the world, I can feel like you are doing the right way. You are missionaries too. So I'm very thankful that this invitation for us, and my praise for you, and congratulations. This is spectacular. This is the most beautiful show that I mean been there. Let me tell you, this is the heat that they really want, the heat of something that we want to feel like we are supported and we are family. We are family. That's the meaning of this. Family is our destiny. To be family again.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you.
I can't thank you guys enough for the great words that you've spoken about the show. And that's the whole goal for us, is one, to make you feel comfortable and to be able to give you the voice to tell your story, at the way you want it to be seen. And there's no time for that. It's just, in order for that to happen, we have to be open and honest with you and say, you know what, this is your star, you're the star, and we want you to be able to shine, because uplifting you uplifts so many other people too. People see you, people see, hey, that they can do it too. They can get off the couch, man. So for this last part, I want you to give the name of your business. I want you to give the email. I want you to give the phone number, everything you want to contact. This is your show right here.
Hugo Isaac,
Chris Alvarado.
Hugo Isaac Alvarado, Cristo Alvarado, uh, founder of Dharmati Spirits, and our blessed product is Black Habanero hot sauce, and our phone number is 626-536-6076. 536-6076, area code 626. And you can reach us, dharmati@yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Dharmati.com.
Yeah.
And Facebook, you can find us in Dharmati Spirits, and Instagram also, Dharmati Spirits. And we are eager to to connect with you because you are part of this, and that's the way that we can reach us. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Destiny.
Thank you.
That's the
As
destiny.
your destiny.
That's our destiny. Be together.
Great, great.